you so much, Justin. I had to change studios. It's your girl, Debbie Denman. My friends call me Debbie D. So thanks for joining me. I have two wonderful, amazing hours with the most amazing chef in the world. That is Chef Curtis Stone. He's back. He's in the house. I haven't seen him in person in like 3 years. So he's right over there. I'm so excited. We have for you, okay, the first thing I'm going to tell you about are some chicken bites that are coming up that are to die for. These chicken bites are so incredible. And I mean, lightly breaded, lightly seasoned. You have a couple of choices to make. Either you want to get the buffalo, which is a mild buffalo, which I like a little spice, or you get the regular, which like has a hint of Parmesan, or you can get the combo pack. But it's 4 pounds of chicken bites. Throw these babies in the air fryer and they are delicious. You're talking like $15 and some change to get this home where you're ready for the big game and for folks to come over as you're cheering on your team. Also coming up, we have 2 baking sheets. I have them right here. 2 baking sheets for $29.99. DuraPan is what made Curtis Stone #1 brand at HSN. This is a non-stick technology. So if you want to do those one-pan sheet dinners, you want to throw some cookies in there, maybe do a frittata, nothing is going to stick. You don't have to put any oil. You don't have to put any butter. Love that price for you. It's a 2-pack, 9 by 13 inches, and it's only $6 to get that home. Remember, everything is on 5 Flex, and that is coming up. And so, okay, let me walk over to Curtis Stone, who's eating. Oh, is this not a vision? How are you?
Oh, good to see you.
I have not seen this beautiful man in person in 3 years. How are you?
I am so
Happy
good.
New Year.
Why, thank you so much. Happy New Year to you too.
Well, I'm glad to have you in the studio, and we are starting off, of course, you know, Chef is from Australia, award-winning, #1 brand here at HSN, #1 food brand, and you have a little kangaroo, which I think is so fitting.
I mean, you know, sometimes you see these little figurines, these little beautiful knobs, and I just wanted to create one with something that was really near and dear to my heart. I do these little collector's items from time to time.
So cute.
And this, my friends, is it. I'm going to be bringing out some other little animal shapes later in the year, so if you want to get the whole set, now's your time to start. But I've only got 400 left.
That's it.
So that's it. We are very, by the way, I'm just going to give
quickly.
you...
400 and something left, that's it.
A quick little rundown.
Okay.
I've got my 4 utensils. There's 400 of these to go around. For some reason, 400's the number. But 400 of these, right, these will sell out today. I also have this gorgeous crock. This is a ceramic crock. It doubles as a spoon rest. So I'll show you the little spoon rest underneath, right? So that's my crock for my utensils. If you want to use it as a spoon rest, you absolutely can. I just used a whisk, so I'm going to use that there. I have 400 of those. So I'm very, very limited in lots of the things that I can offer you, but let me just show you something.
A very busy day yesterday.
It sure was. Yesterday we had so many sellouts. By the way, you can pick up these little silicone handles as well if you want. They come in the black. I think we also have it in the turquoise. That's that gorgeous little pot, right? So you're going to be cooking. I'm going to show you the quality of the DuraPan by throwing some Parmesan cheese in here, and I'm going to burn that cheese on, right? I'm going to crank the temperature. Let me grab myself a platter and show you the quantity that you'll be taking out of this, however, because I've got over here some beautiful polenta, right? So this could be grits, this could be mashed potato, it could be macaroni and cheese, you name it. It's the perfect little pan for the side dish. And of course, the cleanup is what everybody loves me for, and that's the DuraPan. It's the reason we've sold 5 million of them throughout the country. Have a look at how
I have them. Look at that.
Literally can just wipe this out.
Nobody likes to be in the kitchen all day, Chef.
That's right. Well, that's the thing. We like cooking, we like eating, but we don't like
washing dishes. No.
You're rare to meet someone that says, you know what I love? I love doing the dishes.
So it's easy.
You know, and then you can start cooking again. So whatever it is that you want to do, I might throw some shrimp in here. I've also got some gorgeous meatballs. Now the meatballs, another 400. We've got 400 of these. Look at that cute little...
Oh, yes. Put up the item number for those meatballs. I bought my Aunt Julia meatballs from you. I sent it to her in Houston, Texas. We will ship this anywhere in the country. She loves her some meatballs. She just retired from the post office, and she's like, Debbie, I love the meatballs. So we have a little over 400 left. You can basically cook it up in this 1.3 quart cast aluminum mini baker if you want, but look at how they're delicious. Did we put the meatballs on the screen? Because I know I'm far away from the screen. So you can definitely check them. If I'm going too fast for you, hsn.com, I would get those meatballs home in a jiffy. They're the meatballs right there, folks, and they are so delicious.
Well, look, here's the thing, you guys. This is a cast aluminum pan, right?
Okay.
It looks gorgeous and it cooks gorgeously. You get that beautiful little kangaroo is the knob on top, right? Isn't that just so sweet? And of course, it is Durapan on the inside. When I say it's cast aluminum, just like our Today Special yesterday, which by the way, they're holding the price for this morning.
The price is phenomenal, $39.95.
This is
for
$39,
collector.
isn't that crazy?
I was reading the reviews on this, and one person said, I bought this collector's item. I made a mini lasagna bake, easy cleanup, and she collects all the time. Anytime you have a collectible piece, she gets it.
Right. Well, look, here, I threw some cheese in here. We're going to let it burn. I'm not going to let it caramelize. I'm going to let it burn. Okay, over here, I've gone ahead and thrown some rice in, because you'll use this as that perfect little rice cooker. I'll put that gorgeous glass lid up the front. Again, I'm reaching in for my silicone handles. Guys, we started with 400. What are we down to? Oh, less than 200. Okay, give us a ring and grab it while you can. I mean, look at how that rice just falls straight on out, because absolutely nothing sticks.
Well, it's the perfect size.
Isn't that so perfect? And look, so whether it's a rice cooker you're using it for, whether it's just to boil some soup, maybe you know, it's that perfect pan for when you're home alone. I've got the cheese now deeply caramelized. You can see it's gone all the way through in there. And watch this. Because of the Durapan, you literally just wipe it on out, right? And there it is right there. So no matter what it is that you want to cook, you can do like a little stir fry in here. Let's get some peppers. Don't throw them on the stovetop there. A little bit of broccoli, a little bit of cauliflower. Maybe you want to do a little curry.
A little curry,
throw a little curry paste in there. Stainless steel utensils won't damage the cookware. That's the good news about Durapan. You know and love it for so many reasons, but the cleanup, or the ease of cleanup, I should say, is everything.
But you got to see the kangaroo.
Isn't it gorgeous?
You know what? How many do we have left? If you can get this, this is an all-time collectible.
Yep.
395 left. It's a gold tone, cute little kangaroo, which says Curtis Stone all day long. How's your mom?
Oh, she's so good. I'm running to the oven, because you can throw it in the oven as well. My mum says hi, by the way. She's amazing.
Hi, Mom.
She's actually watching us from Australia, and it's about 3 o'clock in the morning over there. So hi, Mum. I hope you've had enough coffee or Bailey's or whatever it is that you haven't. But have a look. There's that gorgeous little kangaroo. Like I said, it's fine going into the oven. Of course.
Everybody talked about how cute this is as far as the customer picks, and they thought, I don't even know if it'll work, but it's so dang cute. And then they figured out it works perfectly. You guys, this is the #1 brand at HSN. Durapan put you on the map. So you're talking non-stick technology. It's unbeatable.
Well, you can use with the lid or without in the oven. By the way, I've got a little macaroni and cheese. I'm going back to the oven one more time, because I've only got about 10 seconds.
Okay, he only has 10 seconds. We're going to have a feast in here, so I don't know how we're going to eat. I'm going to be sitting down eating in between. But we've got a lot going on here.
Roast that I've done.
Oh, look at that.
So next to the macaroni and cheese, I want to leave the kangaroo on, but I'm going to take him off.
Okay, let him hop off.
Hop off. Just to show you that beautiful little pot roast. We lost our overhead cam, but you can see what I'm talking about. Look at that. Gorgeous. And there's the macaroni and cheese.
Okay, so you guys, for a collectible, you're talking $7.99. Remember, free shipping when you spend $75. As I'm going fast, you see that QR code? If you put your phone or tablet up to the QR code, it'll bring up the item, put it in your cart and check out, because a lot of what we're showing is selling out fast. So this is going to sell out. And the next thing we're going to show is, okay, they want to show the trivet first. So you just put all of your little 1.3 sauce cords on the trivets. So here's the trivet that you see. We have red and stone gray only. And so you've got the trivet in your hand. But basically, this protects your counter.
Yeah, it sure does. So this, you can put red hot pans, and everything you saw me pulling out of the oven, you can throw right in there. By the way, you've seen it going into a sink right now. It's a great way to do it. Whether you're using it as a resting rack or a roasting rack, you can use it that way as well. It goes into the oven up to 500 degrees. It is carbon steel and then surrounded by food-grade silicone. I said yesterday that we sold 4,000 utensils. We have 400 left. We have a handful of these to go around as well, less than 1,000 of them. You can use it to cook bacon on in the oven as well. And we also have it in the larger size.
These are so cool, and they're easy to just, you see how you just fold them up and you can just put them in your drawer just like that?
Yep.
So you can also dry your dishes on this. This is wonderful, you guys, if you would like to get this home. So we're moving on to the chicken.
Chicken time.
For the chicken bites. Okay, where are my chicken bites? Over here?
Okay, we're going over
to
here.
the right? Okay. Chef has to tell me where we going. And it's a lot of promotion going on over here, you guys. Okay, so I brought my trivet. This is the weekly deal drop, and I can tell you right now, if you don't jump on this, I'm gonna be mad at you. Okay, so you have a couple of choices to make. We're gonna give you 4 pounds of wonderful, succulent, white, juicy meat. This is lightly breaded. You're gonna choose either buffalo or the regular flavor or the combo pack. I think we only have buffalo left in auto ship. If you can secure buffalo on auto ship where you secure this price, it's $20 off. This price expires at midnight, and you're getting 4 pounds. I wanna show you how it's going to come. 4 individually vacuum sealed. So you get 1 pound, 1 pound, 1 pound, a total of 4 pounds, but you decide, hey, we're gonna have chicken bites tonight. So I absolutely love these. Chef, what are you gonna make first?
Well, look, come over here. Let me just cut into one. First of all, so we can have a taste. But I also want everyone to realize this is the original recipe, right?
Okay.
So this is Parmesan, this is salt and pepper, and panko. It is all white meat chicken, and you can see it right there. Let me cut on through another one for you.
Okay.
I mean, look at how juicy and succulent that white meat chicken is. It really is just fabulous. And notice how much bread in versus how much chicken, right? Because, of course, I'm not trying to sell you breadcrumbs. I'm trying to sell you chicken wrapped in breadcrumbs, right? So you can see how succulent and juicy that is. It's not...
And which flavor is this one?
This is the original, so go right on in.
This is the original.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure it's not too hot. I mean, this is all white meat, not bread. You know how you hate to pay for something that is just a bunch of bread? No, this is delicious. Oh.
And that's the thing, and it's also a healthy choice for your kids or your grandkids. Isn't it? Isn't it though?
I can taste the Parmesan.
I'm gonna have a taste too.
Explain what the regular coating.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of Parmesan.
I'll show you. It's right here.
This is good.
Parmesan.
This is good, Chef.
Panko
I'm
breadcrumbs.
from Texas, I just need a little ranch.
Salt and pepper. And then that's white meat chicken, so all breast. Now, you might like the buffalo more. Here's the buffalo. Garlic, onion, paprika, cayenne pepper, and a little bit of white vinegar, right? So we put all of that together, and it's a hint of buffalo. It's not super strong. Now, you can see the slight difference in color.
And I love buffalo.
So
and
that's
I like
the original.
Spice, but it's not that spicy.
That's the original. This is the buffalo.
Okay.
Have a look at the buffalo, but it's a hint of buffalo. Still perfect. Come on in. Come on in. Get it.
Let me grab a buffalo.
Beautiful.
Do we have some blue cheese
Still that
out here?
white meat.
A little bit of blue cheese.
Blue cheese is right here.
2,600 sold, Chef. Why do you think these are so popular?
Well, here's the thing. You can either get 2 pounds of the buffalo and 2 pounds of the original. You can get 4 pounds of the original, or you can get 4 pounds of the buffalo.
You gotta get the combo.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, what I love about the buffalo...
Oh, look at that. Look how juicy that is.
I like spicy. My husband doesn't. This is... Even a person who doesn't like spicy can do the buffalo because it's the flavor. Not too spicy. It is so juicy, and usually white meat is dry. This is so juicy.
Right, so juicy. Now, that's what I love. By the way, Debbie, you're seeing the ratio. Look how much white meat there is there. I mean, look at that juicy meat. These are perfectly cooked. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, talking about cooking, do you know how easy this is? You take them, frozen, stick them on your sheet tray, pop them in your oven, 15 minutes, 300 degrees. You can put them in your air fryer. Again, 300 degrees. They'll only take 10 minutes in your air fryer. And they come out perfectly crispy. I mean, look at those, right? Yeah. Of course, if you want to deep fry them, you can do that too. Now, what I'm going to do with the buffalo, sorry, the original, I'm going to throw them into a hot pan. I'm going to steal all
your recipes.
This, by the way, is our today's special from yesterday that they're honouring the price on, I might add. I've got some peanuts. Now, we're down to the red, the black, and the grey. We started with 10 colours yesterday. So if you want to pick up on the today's special, you can. I throw my chicken in with some broccoli, some peanuts, some sesame. By the way, the Today Special comes with a silicone handle and a silicone helper handle. It also comes with this gorgeous lid. It is the most beautiful little pan. That was yesterday's Today Special. You can still get it. Let me show it to you. You toss this together just like that, right? Very simply. You get that delicious...
So we still have some left?
We still do. I think there's only a couple of thousand. We sold 32,000 yesterday.
Yeah, go to hsn.com and check that out if you missed yesterday's Today's Special. So there it is. But that's a wonderful stir fry. Look at that. You can make this healthy. Put your little broccoli in there. If you're trying to eat healthy, folks, get home the breaded chicken. It's lightly breaded. Add some broccoli. Ooh, what kind of sauce? Is that a little soy?
Little soy, little chili. And look over here. I'm going to sprinkle some of this chicken. By the way, you can cut it or you can leave it whole. But if you you want to cut it, go ahead. And then I take a little Caesar dressing. What a gorgeous way to turn a Caesar into something that you really do want to eat. Right? Even a blue cheese. You mentioned blue cheese.
Yes. Now, we have just a little over 300 left in the regular, but I'm telling you, the buffalo is not spicy at all. So if you're a person who's like, oh, it's going to be spicy, it's not going to be spicy. It's going to be very flavorful, a hint of buffalo. So don't be afraid to pick up the buffalo because it is delicious. And we do have buffalo on auto ship. I think that's the only one I have left on auto ship. So this, to me, Chef, is when, as a mom, you're stressed out, you're busy, you've been running errands, everybody's hungry. You throw this in the air fryer, or you can put it in the oven, on one of your baking sheets for 450.
You sure can.
And you have 350 ready in what, about 10 minutes?
10 to 15 minutes, depending on...
Dinner in 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's so quick and simple. We already bred them for you, so all you're doing is opening the bag, and you can see how they come. I
love that you don't have to make them all at once, right? I mean, 4 different occasions. You have friends coming over. The big game's coming up. Who's your team? Who's your team? You can tell me.
I go for the Cowboys.
You are? Oh my goodness! Dallas
and you're
in
a Texas
the house.
Girl.
Woo, woo, Cowboys playing tomorrow. And I'm in a tough situation because now I live here in Florida. But I have to root for the Cowboys because I was born and raised there.
The Cowboys, they're a hated team. You either love the Cowboys or you hate them.
And you know
I don't understand.
I don't understand how people can hate the Cowboys.
How can you hate the Cowboys?
But they're supposed to be America's team. But listen,
that's right.
When you're watching your games, 10 minutes, 350 in the oven, or I always cook by air fryer. It's guilt-free. You want to save $40 on this? I want you to get these chicken bites home because everybody needs a go-to meal. Call that number on your screen. We're going to give you $40 towards this, and it's going to be $40 to get 4 pounds of delicious breaded chicken bites, original flavor or buffalo or the combo. They're the perfect size.
Now,
I mean, that place with the arches. Okay, honey, Kingston, if you're watching, my little 11-year-old, we're never going to go there again.
You don't need to. And by the way, look how juicy this is. Let's get a close-up because when you understand just how juicy this is,
these are so good.
It's virtually, you can see it dripping off my fingers, for goodness sake. It's nearly all chicken, very little breadcrumb, right? I did that on purpose. Now, one thing, if you really like it spicy, because I didn't make these super spicy because I have kids, and I know you have grandkids.
Yeah, you got to spice it up a little bit more.
You can hit it with a bit more of that buffalo sauce. You can toss it. Now we're talking. I mean, I like it like this, right? So now you get the crunch. Now you get that beautiful, a little bit of sesame, right? You can put some scallions if you wanted to.
I see you, Chef.
You see what I'm doing?
I see you, Chef.
Pop that right down here.
I love this, man. Okay.
Oh, yes.
And look at this.
Oh,
I'm going to put a little bit of,
by the way,
a little
Debbie,
dollop on here, a little dressing.
This bowl, I've got another 400 story. Everything's in 400s. I've got 400 of these bowls left. Now, it's a set of 8.
This is so
Here they are. I've got 400 meatballs left. I've got 400 bowls left, 400 sets of my utensils. Things are going to sell out in this hour. If you want to pick up the mixing bowls, we're going to give you a little presentation on it later on, but I wanted to give you a little peek because they will be gone, okay? I don't mean to start the hour like that, but I tell you what, Debbie, the flavour. Now, Debbie, I've got a special story for you. You brought your husband in one day.
I did.
And he came in and he said, I don't like salmon. And I said, oh yeah, well try this. And then he said to me afterwards, you've converted me. I'm now a salmon eater.
You sure did. Your Pharaoh salmon, I don't, do we have any?
It's out of stock.
It's out of stock.
But just you know.
I've eaten his Pharaoh salmon, his pork ribeye, his colossal shrimp, his meatballs, and this is the first time I've tried the chicken bites. They are delicious. You are known for having the best food business we have here at HSN. You live up to that reputation. Honey, if he made you like salmon, you're gonna go crazy for these chicken bites. And you know what? He's not a buffalo fan, but honey, these are not hot.
No.
It's just a beautiful flavor. Oh, I'm getting these. I'm so getting these. Okay, give me an update because we're getting close to selling out of. In the regular, we have 275 left. So 200, auto ship is already gone. Don't wait on this. So 275 of you will get the regular. If you want the buffalo, just the single ship, the one-time deal, you're gonna get home 4 pounds. We have 350 left in the buffalo. If you want the auto ship in the buffalo, where you save the $20 every time you order this, we only have 150 left. So in the combo, 300 to 400, that's it. Final 90 seconds on this. Okay, go.
Debbie, I mean, do you like the original?
Thank you for lunch.
Or do you like the buffalo more?
You know, I love both of them. I want the combo.
Yeah.
It's what you're in the mood for, but the original...
This is the original. Go ahead and dip a little honey and a little mustard just put together. Nothing fancy. It's just a combination of honey and mustard.
Right, and a little hint of Parmesan.
Yeah.
And so it's what you're in the mood for. You want a little cheesy something.
That's why
then
you
want
go
to get
for
the
combo.
original. And then the buffalo is just a little bit more flavor, as far, not hot, but you taste the buffalo. This is so good.
Look, here's another idea.
Are you putting honey on that?
This is honey with a little bit of chili pepper and a little bit of scallion, just chopped up, and you just drizzle it over. I tell you what, your guests, my friends, will just think that you're a genius.
This is so good.
Isn't that unbelievable?
My husband, okay. I think he's gonna buy me another ring after I cook this for him. He's always like, honey, you cook okay. Oh. Honey, I'm gonna whip up this chicken.
And throwing it into a stir fryer. I'm so sorry, you guys. If my mum was here, she'd slap me. But she's in Australia, so it's okay. You know, when you want to cook,
this is good.
Throw together a beautiful stir fry. Of course, you'll be using your beautiful brand new pan. Go to hsn.com to find that, you guys. We can't show it right now, but you know, that crispy breaded chicken with the gorgeous broccoli, and actually you're turning it into a really healthy meal, but it's still delicious, crispy, and absolutely fabulous. I tell you what, who wants to go out for Chinese when you can make it this fabulous at home? And that with the broccoli? Oh yeah.
It's so delicious. You guys, if you have been saying, I'm not gonna eat out as much, I want you to have restaurant quality food. This is your high-end steakhouse, and your kiddo says, I want chicken bites. And my husband, who's not huge on seafood, unless it's his Pharaoh salmon, wants chicken. This is that quality white meat that is juicy, succulent, the right crispiness. You guys, here it is again. Make sure if you want the regular, it's going quickly. If 240 left in the regular. If you want the combo, 350 left in the combo. And then buffalo. 300 in the buffalo single.
I like the buffalo.
Auto ship, I'm a buffalo girl, because but I also like cheese, so you gotta get both. You guys, these are delicious, and look how big they are.
Auto ship's gone in the combo, right?
Yes, auto ship is gone in everything except for buffalo.
Okay.
And we only have 150 left. So free shipping, you guys, free shipping once you get to $75. But this offer on the buffalo chicken, I need you to understand, expires at midnight. So get the $20 off, secure it on buffalo auto ship if you can, and save that $20. Still to come. Oh, the bread maker. Okay, this bread maker, you worked at a grocery store, right?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my goodness. I am licking my fingers, folks. Okay, look at this, $50 off the bread maker. We've never done this before. Think about all your company coming over and they smell fresh bread. Beautiful texture, a little bit of crunch with outside of the bread, those corners. In the middle, it's delicious. We have red, we have black. You put all the ingredients in, hit a button, and you have your own bread. So it's gonna be healthier for you. And we have the recipes and everything. So where are we going now? Because I think they brought my shoes. Did they bring my shoes over here? Where'd y'all put my shoes? Where are my shoes? Oh, you put them over here. I changed shoes, chef, and apparently they're over here.
Listen, I'm barefoot in the kitchen all the time, so you won't offend me. Don't you worry.
You know what? I'm gonna put my flats on. I can appreciate it. Okay, I love your deer pan. I just bought your last TS.
Aren't they amazing?
They're absolutely amazing. Nothing sticks. It makes you a better chef.
Well, you saw me yesterday with my cookware, right? That's DuraPan. And then one of our incredible customers wrote to us and said, why don't you put the DuraPan on bakeware? And we were like, yeah, we should do that, because why not? So, of course, now we have the best non-stick bakeware on the planet. It is right here. You guys love it. You review it as the highest rated bakeware at HSN. Here's what's so special. 5 layers of the DuraPan go straight on through, so everything that you cook slides out. Now, this is the most useful size that you can have. It is the 9x13 sheet pans. You can literally use it for absolutely everything. Look at the depth of them as well. They're not those skimpy little ones where things will leak out. Now, I'm gonna let you talk about them, Debbie. I'm going back to my oven. The other thing that you need to know
show them the colors.
is these trivets, okay? You gotta pick up on one of these as well, because they're very limited, but the hot pans go straight down on the trivets, no problem at all. You count. That means you don't damage your countertops. You also don't damage your dining room table.
I love your trivets, because you can just put them in the drawer and roll them up. But let me show you all the colors that you're gonna get. You're getting a 2-pack today for $29.95. We have it in this beautiful gold. We also have it in this dark gray. because usually you're used to seeing stone gray, but this is a beautiful kind of charcoal gray. We have it in this subtle red. I love this. It's kind of like a cranberry red. And then we have it in this beautiful turquoise. I get everything in red so that everything matches. So if you want to add to what you already have, these colors are beautiful. You're talking $6 to get home 2 deer opaque. That's always a customer pick. I love that you can do your one-pan dinners in these. The food just glides right off.
You want to see it glide right off? Look at this. You guys, that's frittata. Okay, it literally slides out. You wipe your pan like that, put your hot tray straight down. By the way, your frittata, I'm sorry to jump around so much. This is a 3-piece slotted turner set. We have them available. I love this big one for turning pancakes and French toast, but I also kind of use it as a knife to cut things up. So if you wanted to cut this into big squares or small squares, the choice is yours, but you get these beautiful little pieces of frittata. Our cutting board is also available for you as well. I'm going back to my oven. Okay. All right, Debbie, that was the frittata. What are you in the mood for next? What about a lasagna?
Oh, lasagna. Bring it on. We all love a good lasagna. You know, it's cold outside. You want those warm, hearty, savory foods.
And by the way, this little trivet, you can see it right here. Let me show it to you. I roll it out. I drop that straight out of the oven. See how it's not bent? It's not bowed. There's nothing going on with this at all. Another thing I love this big utensil for. You ready? Look at it. Lasagna. I mean, are you joking?
What you love. You guys, I have his DuraPan. I think it was a 16-piece set that I just picked up. I have it in all red. I have your baking pans here. Yeah. I have the small one and I have the larger one. So this one is 9 by 13 inches, and they're so beautiful. Not only do they work, but they're so beautiful.
We have it in the red. Now, you're not getting one of these, guys. You're getting both. 2. All right, it's a set of 2 for this price. If you spend $75 or more today, you get free shipping on everything.
Absolutely.
So as you're starting to see some of these products, stick it in your cart, because I tell you what, before you know it, you'll be right where you need to be at that 7. You'll be getting this all shipped for free. Look at my nachos. Guys, these are nachos. Cheesy corn chips.
That's why he likes the Dallas Cowboys, because the nachos are a Texas thing, y'all.
That's right. That's right. Here, watch this. I literally wipe it out, and that's the turquoise. And look at it. Spotless in seconds. My nachos to finish them off. I'm going to go a little Tex-Mex on you, Debbie, over here. I've got a little bit of sour cream, right?
You got the jalapenos
I got a little jalapeno and the tomatoes.
Over here.
There it goes, straight in there.
Beautiful.
A little bit of cilantro to finish it off. I mean, you're doing beautiful food. And by the way, the dishes are done. I mean, that's the cool thing when you don't really have to do the cleanup, right?
Look at that. That's why I buy DuraPan. If you have not tried it, it is the #1 brand here at HSN. DuraPan, cookware, his bakeware. That's what made Curtis Stone #1. And then he also has the #1 food. So you're getting a 2-pack, and you need these for your one-sheet dinners, like to do your lasagna, to do your nachos, to warm up your pizza, to bake your cookies. Oh, you brought a pizza out, and you did some salmon.
I've done some salmon because, look at this, straight on my trivet again. I call this my sheet pan supper, right? You throw a couple of pieces of salmon, and you throw some veggies. I'm doing this for your hubby. I love that I converted him to eating salmon. By the way, we're going to do it today special in salmon in February.
I can't wait. It's the only salmon that my husband will eat, I'm telling you.
Look at that. Spotless in one quick wipe, and that is what we love about it so much. Now, I've got another thing to show you. See how I drop this onto a rack? If I want to expand that rack up, watch what I do. I lift it up, see the legs fall down? You push those legs out, and now I've got a raised rack, right? So that works really brilliantly. Of course, with the pizza, to slide this baby out, all you're going to do is just go like that. And you, I nearly lost it.
I've never had that to happen on TV.
Well,
but,
look, you
hey,
can.
I would have picked it up for
you. Look at the pan.
It's
you guys,
slippery.
That just made the pizza. So, you know, you're getting this at less than $30. That makes them $15, less than $15 a piece.
Right.
So stick it in your cart. Once you get to $75 today, everything is free shipping.
It's 4.8 stars. Customer pick, a 2-pack. I've got it in red. You can get it in turquoise. You can get it in gold and gray. I want to remind you of the trivets. The trivets are fantastic because he's put everything hot on here. Is this one hot? That's a little bit hot. It's on a trivet, so it protects your counter space, you guys.
Roll it up, throw it away when you don't need it. And of course, as you're seeing the small. We also have the large available as well. You can use them as roasting racks in the oven. You can even rest your iron directly on it. I mean, how good is that, right?
I never thought of that.
Oh yeah, you'll use it in the laundry, you'll use it in the kitchen. I even use it in my workshop because if you don't want clanging and banging, see how those glasses are going in there. There's no clanging. I don't know about you, Debbie. I get up early in the morning before anyone else is awake, and I'm always trying to be quiet in the kitchen in the morning. So it's a great thing to defrost your frozen meats on as well. It's made of silicone, so it won't slip. So
I like that idea.
Stick your cutting board on, and that won't slip either. It is just such a beautiful piece. Now, I'm going back to my oven because I'm going to show you, we've got the last handful of these chicken bites.
Oh.
Imagine being able to come out of the oven, right? And be like, hey guys, dinner's ready. And by the way, there's my trivet. I dropped those 2 sheet pans perfectly. That's the larger of the 2, right? Because we do have them in 2 different sizes.
And
I'm
it
talking
fits
about
perfectly on the trivets.
Fits perfectly on there. So whether it's the chicken bites or the shrimp and asparagus, just so simple and easy.
I'm going to get another.
Yeah, get it.
I know it's going to be a little hot.
I don't blame you.
But that's okay. I'm going to get another one. These chicken bites, you got to get them. I want you to see the baking racks too. Here's a baking rack right here. I'm going to have to put one on here so it can cool off. Let's show them the baking rack because this is so convenient to have as well.
It sure is. So here's the thing that you need to know. I'll turn it around so everyone can see it. It can stand up and be a cooling rack like this, but as soon as I want to use it on a full-size sheet pan, I just kick the legs under and it goes down like that. Now, you can see the size of it right there, and this fits perfectly in a half sheet, right? These, of course, are 9x13s that we're selling you here today, but it is just such a beautiful thing. If you've got something coming out of the oven and you need to elevate it, like this little crostata that I've got, I want to get this out of the pan
so it
doesn't get soggy, right? So all I'm going to do, of course, it was done in the DuraPan. I go straight out there to my baking rack.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that so cool? And of course, if I wanted to lift it, you go like that. And then you could stick something, if you're tight on space, you can stick something underneath.
Okay, so $22 for those baking racks. Is that a 2-pack or 1-pack? I'm trying to see far away. I think it's a 2-pack.
Set of 2.
You get a 2-pack of those baking racks. What dessert is that, Chef? That looks so good.
It's like an open-faced pie. We call it a crostata. So you can see it now on one of those sheet pans. Thank you, Vanessa, for running that out to me.
Isn't that beautiful?
You can see that, how it fits just perfect on that half sheet.
Yeah, right. That's gorgeous.
Brilliant.
So you guys pick up, remember everything is on 5 Flex. Get to $75, you have free shipping. So if you don't have the 2-pack of the racks, get that home. I want to remind you of these chicken bites as well. We only have 900 total to go around. I'm still eating the buffalo. So if you want to get your hands on the buffalo or the regular, you better hurry up. So we have the mixing bowls.
Oh yeah.
An 8-piece set, and all we have is the color Stone Gray, I believe.
Stone Gray.
That's it.
Yep, the red sold out yesterday, the grey sold out yesterday. No, the turquoise sold out yesterday, but we do have the Stone Gray. Now, Vanessa, would you bring me the ones that are all nested down? You get 1, 2 with lids, so that's 4 pieces, 3 with lids, and then 4. Now, if you want to go onto a website that's all about food and ends in a number, you can find these very, very similar bowls for almost double the price, right? So the value here is absolutely extraordinary. Have a look at how they nest, though. Now, I'm sorry we don't have the red. We do have it in the grey, but you can see how they all fit inside of each other. So when you're storing it, it will only take up this much space. Each one comes with a watertight seal, right? So you can see how I can just take them out like this as I need to use them. I tell you what, if you've got someone that likes to take their lunch to work and doesn't want to spill their soup or their salad dressing or whatever, this is the perfect little gift. They go away just like that, very, very simply and easily, just pop back on, and then the last one goes in there. So the 4 all nest down to that. You can see how quick and simple that happens. But here's what I love about it. I mean, check this out. I've got a vinaigrette in here. You ready? Let's get a tight, close shot of this. I mean, have a look at that.
Nothing
I can
spills.
shake it. By the way, I can turn it upside down. Nothing still spills. I can shake it like that. No problem. Even if I'm doing a pesto, right? Now, I've taken this. Let's say I wanted to throw my pasta in there. Okay. And then I've got some veggies that I made. These are all coming out. So if you were doing some kind of beautiful picnic, you could toss that
pesto.
Last one in, right? And then you go ahead, you stick the lid on like that, and then you know what you do? You shake that baby up, just like this.
You're gonna love having the matching lids, and they're leak-proof.
Leak-proof.
So, jump on this. How many do we have left, Kyle? 373 of you will get it. We're almost sold out of this, so if you'd like to pick this up, item number is 800870. Remember, it is under $5 to get home the 4 bowls with the lids. Now, the immersion blender, we don't have time for a full presentation, but check this out.
Right, so we've got 400 left of this. Now, if I want to go ahead and just click that on, I'm using it as a whisk, right? So you can see that right there. If I just twist and remove, I can put on my immersion blender, and then you can see how powerful That is, right? So that's a normal stick blender. And you've probably seen one with a whisk before, but I'll tell you what you haven't seen. This. It becomes a stick blender, right? A stick blender with a double beater, which basically means your blend, the stand mixer that you use no longer has a job, because I can do everything. I've got that on turbo. Let me turn it down to 1, because you can go from 1 all the way up to 10. Look at how powerful. This is doing cookies, you guys. So if it can do cookies, it can do brownies. And of course, if it can do brownies, it can do cakes. I'm gonna scoop that out and do beautiful cakes. Now, if I wanted to use the whisk attachment, of course I could, but I know I've got to be quiet because you've got lots of other things to show everybody.
That's your immersion blender, and you guys, we don't have very many of those left.
350 watts, by the way.
350 watts, and I love that. I take $40 off of this, it would be a free immersion blender. So it just makes everything faster and easier in the kitchen. Look at that. What kind of cookies are those?
These are chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip, after my own heart. We have the bread maker coming up after the break. He's killing me here. You know, my New Year's resolution out the door. We'll be right back.
Discovery Days are back at HSN. Grab great deals on items from top brands you love, like cooking essentials from Ninja, KitchenAid, Benefit, and Birkenstock. Plus, special pricing on your favorites from Andrew Lessman and America's favorite inventor, Joey Mangano. Discovery Days are back at HSN. Discovery Days, January 27th through the 30th. Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $40 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Oh, I love that skillet. I wonder if it's non-stick, though.
You don't have to wonder. I'll show you.
Curtis Stone, what are you doing here?
Proving it. Because at HSN, you don't just shop your favorite products, we demo them for you.
Look at that.
And our demos are online, so you can easily window shop anytime, anywhere. hsn.com.
Think of the aroma of fresh bread. I love going to a supermarket and just passing by the bakery. We have a way for anybody to enter your home. They'll never leave. You have the smell of fresh bread. We have a bread maker, and we've never had it this low of a price. For $99 today, it's normally $150. So we took $50 off, folks. 5 flex, so it's only $20 bill to get this bread maker home. We have it in red or black, and boy, 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 I think your homemade bread is healthier for you. It's more beautiful, and you can do it. It's so simple.
Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing.
Debbie, here's the thing. You've got beautiful, hot, steamy bread. I'm going to cut you a little piece here because I want you just to have a little taste.
Yeah, I want to have a little taste, a little butter.
A little bit of butter in there. If you want a little more salt, be my guest. Or there's salt already in the dough.
It smells delicious in here.
While you enjoy that, I'm going to rewind, and I'm going to show everybody exactly how you make it. So this is the bread machine, right? It does all the hard work. Now, as a kid, I grew up with my mum making beautiful bread, but I also used to watch her stand there and knead and knead and knead.
It's too much work.
I thought there's got to be an easier way, and here it is. You dump your flour straight into your bin, and then, and by the way, all of these recipes are coming with you. There's a little yeast, there's a little sugar, there's a little oil, and there's a little salt, right? So you dump all of your dry ingredients in first, and then lastly, you dump in your wet ingredients. Just like that, okay? And then you know what you do? I'm gonna leave the lid open. You press start. Now, there's 13 different breads that are preset. All of the recipes are perfectly scaled out right here in the back. You can see in the recipe section of the booklet that everyone is taking home. And all of these recipes are right here telling you exactly what to do. So every single bread that we're gonna show you today, the recipe's there for. All you do is dump the ingredients in. Of course, you will close the lid, but I'll leave it open so you can see. It will knead. It will then rest.
That is so
It will
neat.
knead again. It will prove. And then once it's proved, it will then bake. right?
Wow.
So you can preset this machine so it starts all of this work in the middle of the night. So when you wake up, you're waking up to the smell of lovely, freshly baked bread. I've got a country white loaf over here.
Okay.
I'm going to show you something. Now that little
Delicious.
hook that is in the bottom of this machine kneading away, I'll show you where that comes out.
Look how perfect it is. Do you
Isn't
see that,
gorgeous?
folks?
I mean, look at that beautiful crust. You can hear it, right? Absolutely gorgeous. Now, the hook will sometimes stay in the machine and sometimes it'll stay in the bread. If it stays in the bread, we give you this little hook to pull out the dough hook. You just go straight on in, like that. You just pull it on out and away you go, right? So always check that you've got that out first. Then when it comes time to cut into this beautiful, oh, it's so hot and steamy. Can you see that gorgeous
Yes,
steam
you see
just
that
popping
steam?
on out of that bread? Look at the structure. Bakers always talk about the structure of the bread.
texture.
There's no holes. You know, it's that perfect texture. What did you think of the flavour? I'm going in on this one.
Oh, I love the last bread. I don't know what kind of bread that was.
That was a multigrain.
Multigrain. You guys, that's usually your healthy stuff I usually don't like. I like the multigrain. And I usually say no to the healthy bread. What I love about this is
wow.
This is not processed. So if a lot of you, your New Year's resolution, I'm trying to eat less processed foods.
Right.
You know exactly what you're putting in your bread.
Right.
And so you can customize it. Some of you who want gluten or gluten-free, you can make the bread however you want, but you put all the ingredients in, you push a button and you walk away. How long does it take?
It depends on the loaf, but it can take up to a couple of hours, right? But like I said, you can preset
it.
So you can have it whenever you want. Now you can slice it this way, you can slice it lengthways. Again, totally up to you. Look at this one, I've put olives. There's some rosemary in here.
Oh, that's delicious.
By the way, check out the crust.
It's perfect.
You want that beautiful crust,
A little bit of a crunch on the outside. The texture on the inside is absolutely beautiful. Let me put my cards down. 830 left in the red. You guys, 930 in the black. I'm gonna put just a little bit of butter on here. Now, every time I know that I'm working with the chef, I just don't eat before the show. Look at that.
Oh, goodness.
Just put a little bit of butter on. I'm just gonna put a little bit and take a little bite.
So I'm actually gonna go ahead with the currant and the walnut.
You hear that crunch?
Isn't that amazing?
On the outside, a little bit of crunch. This is what bread's supposed to taste like?
Oh, yes. This is what
bread is supposed to taste like.
If you haven't had freshly baked bread, look at this, by the way, with the nuts in. So this is my walnut
wow.
and currant.
This is delicious.
You can see all of the different flavors. You can add cheese, you can do sourdough. By the way, if you want to, you can actually go ahead and you can make bread that has no gluten, right? So if you've got somebody that's gluten-free or just is watching the amount of gluten they eat.
This is delicious.
This makes great gluten-free bread.
You know what I like? And when you're eating something that is less processed, it's homemade, you don't need a lot of it. I'm perfectly fine with just a little piece of bread and and if I had a little bit of olive oil and put a little pepper and garlic and salt and dip it in there, this is all I need. This is delicious.
Isn't it so good? Well, this one's the jalapeno cheddar. Okay, get ready for this.
Let me put this one down so I can keep tasting.
Oh, yeah. Now, don't forget,
wow.
we've got the non-stick on the inside, so absolutely nothing sticking to the pan, of course, right? I'll give you that. I'm going to go ahead, cut right on into this.
And you guys, it comes out, it's piping hot. Look at it's perfect.
Oh, my goodness.
Perfect shape.
I mean, is it unbelievable or what? That's that beautiful cheese.
Seriously, this is my first presentation on this. I'm so impressed.
It really is just...
It's impressive.
Come on, Texas girl. You come and get some of that jalapeno cheddar.
Honey, you only have to ask me once. Let me get some jalapeno cheddar up in here. Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys. Come on. Come on, Dak Prescott. You can do it this week.
You can do it. No interceptions.
Oh, yum. Yum, yum, yum.
We're going to send you some bread, Dak.
See, maybe I need to come out and cook for the Cowboys before the game. All right.
Oh, wow. Is this recipe? Something? Do we have these recipes?
Every single bread that you're seeing is coming to you.
This is my favorite.
Now, you're hearing that beeping. That's the little beep that you hear when your bread's ready. Now, don't forget, I've got 15 machines set up, so you're hearing lots of beeps.
I'm like, where's the beep?
At home, you won't hear those beeps. I'm going to go straight on through. Look at this. What about a beautiful seasonal pumpkin bread? This one is actually my pumpkin and maple. And the flavor, you guys, of this bread.
You just need a little piece, you guys. That's it.
Are you kidding me? Look at that. And that beautiful crust. The truth is, you end up eating less.
You eat less?
Because it is wonderful. And you don't crave for as much. So I actually think by having
high quality.
Your own high quality bread. And by the way, then you'll go to the supermarket and you'll be like, when did I ever eat this stuff? You become a total bread snob.
I'm done. You do become a bread snob.
And by the way, what a gorgeous gift to give someone. If you know somebody
I agree.
is proud of their home and likes having people around, I tell you what.
And so you know somebody who loves to bake, give them the gift of baking bread in an easy way so they're not having to put a lot of arm muscle into it. And give this to a beginner who just moved into, maybe they just graduated, moved to their first house or first apartment or newlyweds.
Cinnamon raisin.
Oh my goodness, you talk about a marriage who's just gonna sizzle from the beginning. Come on, newlyweds, get this bread maker home, honey. You're gonna be making bread and making bread.
I tell you what, there's nothing more exciting than when you walk into someone's house and you smell it. I mean, I remember it as a kid.
Impressive.
My mum would throw that bread in the oven, and then as it would start to permeate, you'd be like, somehow as a kid, it meant I had to go home. You know, you'd be out in the backyard or you'd be off with your mates and then you'd smell it, you'd be like, oh, I'm going
And everybody's like, I'm going to Curtis's house. I can smell the bread from here. You know how you go to some homes and you remember that.
Oh, yeah.
So you're gonna create memories as you're making bread. So you guys, let me give you an update because we only have red, we only have black. Remember, we sold out of white, we sold out of turquoise, and then we dropped the price on this. So this was something that was already selling. And the fact that we took $50 off for the first time, and it's $19.99 to get home bread that you don't have to knead and put a lot of muscle and a lot of work into this. Because you said your mom, and Mom, you're watching, you had to work really hard to make and impress the little Curtis with the bread.
By the way, I just did the pizza dough in here.
You did.
And now I'm showing off, or not very well though. But listen, you can make pizza doughs, you can make jams, you can make puddings. There's all sorts of different settings on here. By the way, once you get this into your sheet pan, this is my 9x13, you'll stretch that out.
Oh, wow.
You hit it with a tomato, with a cheese. You bake that gorgeous pizza. I tell you what, it is going to make you very, very happy. Thank you, Kat. I'm going back to my...
this jalapeno cheese and the olive bread had me at hello. I'm just telling you.
You can make jams. You can make homemade yogurts in this bread maker.
Oh, wow.
There is so much. Have you got a bowl for me there, Kat?
So we're going to give you the recipes. Only 775 left in the red. I invite you to order right now if you want to make bread in a very easy way. You dump the ingredients in. They don't even have to be in order, right?
Look at that rice pudding that it made.
Oh.
So that's the rice pudding setting. So we have all of these beautiful settings. Of course, the cleanup is incredibly easy. I'm going to stick a spoon there in case you feel like
So it not only makes bread, it makes rice pudding?
It makes yogurt.
Are you
can make your own yogurt in here. Don't forget.
Oh my goodness.
Spend $75, it's free shipping. Not just on that item, on everything that you buy today.
Okay, so use the QR code. It takes you right to hsn.com so you can put this in your cart and check out. This makes a beautiful gift, but just for your home. Everybody eats bread. So do you want to continue buying bread? A lot of you buy bread and it's so processed. It has too much sugar in it. Your doctor's telling you to watch your sugar, watch your salt, watch your sodium. You know what you're putting in your own bread. And then you can also make yogurt. I mean, this looks like delicious Greek yogurt, that expensive stuff.
And that's a little bit of that berry compote. You can also make jam, so you absolutely can. Also specialty breads. I'm going to show you one more, Debbie, and then I promise I'll be quiet. This is a brioche. Now, if you go into one of those patisseries and try and buy brioche.
Okay, explain to me what brioche is. Just fancy bread, right?
Well, it's made with eggs.
Okay.
And it's made with butter.
I've tasted
and it normally takes a long time to make, but this makes it super simple.
It's so expensive to buy out. You're going to save so much money making your own bread.
And look at that gorgeous brioche.
Oh,
that just came straight out of your...
Okay.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's beautiful.
Look at the crust.
You guys, I don't know what to tell you, but you're going to have the most beautiful bread. It's going to be warm, delicious. It's going to be healthier for you because you know what you're putting in there. It's not processed. It hasn't been sitting on a shelf for like, God, who knows long, what, a month. I think they can keep bread on the shelf, I don't know, for a month and sell it to you. Look, you need to get home something where it's fresh.
Delicious.
And you know, this is a good lesson too to teach your children.
Absolutely.
Make what you love at home, make it healthier for you. Oh, what did you just do? That looks so good. Did you put a little bit of that in the yogurt?
A little yogurt onto the brioche, because
I'm going to try the brioche.
The brioche, by the way, you can serve it as a dessert.
All of this bread is delicious.
Perfect for hamburgers, perfect for grilled cheese sandwiches. Also, really wonderful for French toast, right?
Are you kidding me?
Isn't that something else?
Are you kidding me?
Have a look at what we did. We made the country white.
Wow.
We made this beautiful multi-grain. We went ahead and did the walnut and raisin. We did the jalapeno. Look at that gorgeous jalapeno on the top.
Yeah.
That's with the cheddar on the top, I beg your pardon, with a jalapeno. We've done a gorgeous 5-seed. We did the pumpkin with maple. We've done the brioche right up here. I mean, they're just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 13 different breads that you can make.
Oh my goodness. Every single one I've tasted, I can't even rate them anymore.
Right. Which was your favorite? Come on.
Jalapeno cheese, number one.
Of course.
Because you know I'm Texas. And it's a tie between the brioche, which I don't even eat brioche. That's so fancy. But I love me some olives. So what's the name of that olive bread?
Yeah.
Because I like a little salt, a little savory. I have never been a brioche. I don't think, I may look fancy, but I usually am very simple with my breads and brioche. So this is the fancy stuff. So you guys, you're gonna save money. So instead of going to the bakery and asking them for their fresh bread of the day, you're gonna make your own. And when folks come over, invite them over with the next holiday. It could be for Valentine's, then after that, Easter. That's so impressive for folks to walk into your house, Curtis, and smell the fresh aroma of fresh bread. And it takes a couple of hours, so you cook the rest of your meal, and then it's done.
Listen, we've been over here eating and messing around and having a bit of fun showing the different types of bread. Have a look at what happened. We've been going for about 10 minutes, by the way.
Right.
And if we go all the way back to our first machine, I'll lift the lid for you. Have a look. It's done all the mixing. Yep. It's done all the kneading. It's now in a proofing cycle.
Look at that,
right?
it's perfect.
So you can actually, if you have a peek in here, let's go to see what's happened? That's gone into that proofing cycle. In fact, I'll lift that up just a tiny bit. You can see it right there. It now will rest, proof, and then it will cook. So you're 3 hours off that perfect fresh bread.
That's so good.
Now, of course, if you want, you can preset it. So you can have that bread coming out of the oven whenever you want. 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 9 a.m., midday, whatever time you want your bread, this bread maker can do it for you.
Okay, 650 of you will get the red. I'm in front of the red. 650 in the red, 820 in the black. Only 2 colors we have. Goes perfect. Everybody can use a black. If you want to pop a color, you can have a plain white kitchen, put a pop of red in there, get you some little red towels, and you brighten up the place for spring as we get past winter. This, to me, is so unique, such a unique gift. It's not every day you see a bread maker where you put all the ingredients in, doesn't matter which order, you hit a button, and voila.
Right, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It also disperses the fruit perfectly through the bread, as you can see. Very, very complicated technique to be able to do that, but we developed the machine that can. All the fruit ends up down the bottom. So you've got to make sure that you're buying the right kind of bread maker if you are interested in one, and this, at this price, is really wildly the right choice.
We knocked $50 off. It's the first time we've done that with the bread maker. We've already sold out of 2 colors. Don't wait, the next one to sell out will be the red. I invite you to order. If you see the QR code, it's so simple. Welcome in if this is your first time shopping with HSN. I'm so thrilled that you're here. Put your phone up next to that QR code. It'll pull up hsn.com. It'll pull up this item. You put it in your cart and you check out, or just write down the item number for you. You can see the item number at the top. And if you miss the chicken, what goes with good bread? Some chicken bites. I'm telling you, sandwich. 800 total left of white, succulent, moist chicken, lightly breaded, so it's more white meat, just a little bit of breading. It's absolutely delicious. You're getting 4 pounds. You're gonna choose if you want the buffalo, if you want the regular. The buffalo is very mild, it's not spicy, so you might even wanna kick it up a notch with your own buffalo sauce. The regular is just as delicious. It has the Parmesan, or you can get the combo. These have sold like hotcakes, the chicken. So I want you to get it home and experience it, because you put it in the oven for 10 minutes and you have a chicken meal. Add pasta and add rice. Okay, now we got a 5 minutes.
Okay.
Have a 5 and 5. You're gonna start, can you start at this knife set? Start with the knives. Okay, so we have only the color red. 70 left, are you kidding me? We have 70 left, 4.3 stars.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's not a set of 4 steak knives, it is a set of 8. So while 4 in your dishwasher, 4 on your table, baby. You know, because you know when 4 in the dishwasher, you're like, oh, let's just use the normal knives. No, you want to use these beautiful, beautiful steak knives. It is gorgeous, slight serration to the blade so it stays sharp, which is really, really important. They're going to sell out, so don't sleep on those.
So you just got to move on. And this is your 2-piece spoon rest and utensil crock.
Right, well, this is what we're talking about here is this gorgeous ceramic crock. So it is a 2-piece. Right. You can hear it right there. By the way, that, my friends, is a wonderful spoon rest.
Beautiful.
Unto its own right. Right, so you'll be using a spoon perfectly in there. Let me just tilt it for you so you get a proper look at it. But it also acts as the base of the crock. Now, the other thing that I've gone ahead and done is I've put a little hole in there. Let me see where the camera's
I like that. Okay.
So if you throw your utensils in wet, guess what? It's just going to dry into there. So that's the right way to do it.
So smart.
4 utensils, by the way. It's not one of my 5 and 5, but there's less than 400 of them.
And we do have this in light gray, red, and light turquoise. Okay.
Amazing.
Now, next is our 5 and 5 that we have of our 2 silicone baking mats for $16.95.
These are so good because they're perfectly non-stick. By the way, I can screw it up like that, and guess what? You let it go and it pops right back into its shape. So the reason I put these little markings here is if you want to pipe something, like if you wanted to make an eclair, for instance, or profiterole roll, you can pipe right into the middle. If you want to make cookies, you just do the dollop right in the center so you know exactly where to put them. This one's got some measuring marks and conversions, but in anything you don't want to stick to one of those old sheet pans that you might have. We know they don't stick to my sheet pan, but maybe you've got some old sheet pans you still want to use. These are brilliant, you guys.
Those are absolutely brilliant. Everything is under $25, and then we have the cedar wraps that really change the taste of your food.
Now, these will sell out before I get to my TS in salmon in February, so if you want to grab them at this crazy discounted price, you can. You can put a piece of salmon in here, you can put some shrimp in here, you go ahead and you just fold it. You soak them in a little bit of water first. We even give you the twine, so then you'll just go ahead and you'll tie these babies up, throw them onto the grill, stick it into the oven. It imparts a little light flavor of cedar, gives it just that tiny bit of smokiness. And how many are you getting in this set? Is it 8 of them, I think? You get and 8 little pieces of twine as well.
And it's a customer pick when you get those home. Use your seafood and your fish with that cedar. That's going to be great. And then the last one is our 4-piece silicone storage bag.
Yes. Now, I use these to marinate. Talking about my TS in salmon, which I wasn't allowed to tell anyone about, but I just did. Make sure you tune in February. So look, here, this is my, I marinate my salmon, I marinate my shrimp, even my steaks. I throw in here with a little bit of olive oil, and we've got the measure marks, of course. You can see right through it. Now, all that you're going to do is you're going to pull, make sure I do it in the right direction. You're going to pull right along like that, so the top will pop off. You open that bag, and it becomes that perfect sort of silicone marinade bag. And then, of course, you're just going to slide that top right back on. Now, we have 2 big ones and 2 of the slightly smaller ones. You might help me with the quantities there. I think.
So you're going to get 2 4-cup silicone bags and 2 8-cup.
Okay.
So you're going to get 4 bags, but one is going to be 4-cup capacity, and the other's 8. And you can pick gray or turquoise.
That's right.
So we have out the gray right now, and then there's turquoise. We're about 2,000 of those left. So if you really love to marinate, pick those up. Everything I've shown you in the 5 and 5 has been under $25. So you're talking a little over $3 to get everything home.
Crazy.
Remember, when you get to $75, it's free shipping for the whole entire day. Everything in your cart. So if you can check out everything Curtis Stone, if we went too fast for you, because I'm telling you, he gets it in. He gets it in. Yeah, he's a motor mouth. I love it though, because we have so much to show you. So check it all out. This is the #1 brand at HSN, period, Curtis Stone. And while you're there, you can also look at everything we have for beauty. This is Skincare Month. It's free shipping all month long on skincare. So if you'd love to get something home and I've gotten a lot of steam on my skin, but we have some wonderful national brands like Lancome and Too Faced, and then we have some new brands, and we also have a lot of natural brands as well, where you don't have a lot of the bad stuff in the products. And if you're not a card member, you can save $40, and you can just call the number on your screen, and we'll give you $40 towards any item that you are purchasing. So I hope that you purchase it today, something today, because it could be free. You could get something for $39 and we're gonna give you 40 bucks. So welcome to hour 2 of Curtis Stone. We're just a couple of minutes shy, but I wanna show you what's coming up. We have this colossal shrimp. So you've heard of small shrimp, medium shrimp, large shrimp, jumbo shrimp. Colossal, that's the biggest shrimp that you can get. And we're gonna give you either 3 pounds or 6 pounds. If you get the 3 pounds, you're gonna get about 45 pieces. They're huge. They're absolutely, they look like a lobster tail. They're so huge, it's hard to see. But we give you, if you get the 3 pounds, for example, you'll get 2 in the bags. And 3 pounds is about 45 pieces, just so you know. If you get the 6 pounds, it's 90 pieces. You're looking to spend $17.99 to get home the 3 pound, or $27.99, which is the bigger deal, to get home the 6 pound. So these are delicious, not fishy, and they're not rubbery. I love these shrimp. Also, where are we going? We have a Curtis Stone deer pan skillet. You can see it right here. I'll just take the top off. But you can basically heat up anything. So this is really your electric skillet, if you will. DuraPan means it's non-stick, no oils, no butter. You don't need anything. It's gonna glide right off. It's great to cook like that crepe, breakfast in bed, your pancakes, even a burger, a grilled cheese sandwich. $39.99 is the lowest price we've ever done on this, and this expires at midnight.